London is big. Actually, it's massive. Looking at this flat 2D map, it just looks like an endless clutter of historic sites and famous landmarks. So stop looking at flat maps. Today, we are taking a 3D flyover to map the cheat codes for the only 5 zones that matter. From the secret skyscraper view in the financial district that saves you 40 pounds, to the intellectual heart of Bloomsbury. Welcome to 3D Discovery. We begin with the city. First, we start with the Tower of London. It's over 900 years old, and it once served as a royal palace, a prison, and even an execution site. This is where the crown jewels are kept, some of the most valuable objects on Earth. Right next to it is Tower Bridge, one of the most famous bridges in the world. And just to be clear, this is Tower Bridge, not London Bridge. London Bridge is here. You can see it right here. It's much simpler, no towers at all. And if you want something more futuristic, head west to the Millennium Bridge. It's a pedestrian-only steel bridge linking to Tate Modern, and it gives one of the cleanest, most modern views of London's skyline. Now, let's save you some serious money. Look across the river at that giant pointy glass building. That is the Shard. Everyone pays over 30 pounds to go up there for the view. Do not do that. Instead, look right here in the city at this massive glass block, 22 Bishopsgate. The viewing deck is called Horizon 22. It is actually higher than the Shard, and it is 100% free. But here is the catch. Tickets vanish months in advance. I put the booking link in the description so you can snag a slot right now. Also, a warning about hotels. Nobody stays in the city on weekends because the business travelers go home. That means 4-star luxury hotels here often drop their prices by 50% on Friday and Saturday nights. If you want luxury for a budget price, this is the only neighborhood you should be booking. Flying west, we arrive at the political heart of the United Kingdom, Westminster. This is the stage where the country is governed, laws are made, and monarchs are crowned. At the center stands Westminster Abbey. This Gothic masterpiece has hosted every coronation since 1066, along with royal weddings and the burials of kings, queens, and famous figures like Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin. Right beside it is the Palace of Westminster, home to the UK Parliament. Its iconic clock tower, officially called Elizabeth Tower, houses the bell known as Big Ben, one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. Inside, the House of Commons and House of Lords debate the future of the nation. Nearby stands St. James's Park, the oldest royal park in London. Its lake offers one of the best views in the city, with London Eye in the distance and the Buckingham Palace on one end, often filled with pelicans that have lived here for centuries. Finally, Whitehall leads you to Buckingham Palace, the official London residence of the monarch. This is where major royal announcements are made from the balcony, but if you want to see the changing of the guard, do not go at 11 a.m. Get there by 10:15 a.m. or you will see nothing but the back of someone's head. Now, let's move to the city's playground, the West End. This is where London comes to play, whether that means hunting for culture, shopping, or partying until dawn. We start at Trafalgar Square. This isn't just a random plaza. It is the official center of London. Look for the plaque behind the statue of King Charles I that is Charing Cross, the exact 0-mile point where all distances to London are measured. Today, the square is the city's living room. This is where Londoners come together for protests, New Year's Eve celebrations, and even to climb the massive bronze lions that guard Nelson's column. Right in front of the square is the National Gallery, home to one of the greatest art collections in the world, with famous paintings by Van Gogh, Monet, and Leonardo da Vinci. Just around the corner is the National Portrait Gallery. If you want to see the faces behind British history, kings, queens, writers, scientists, and modern celebrities, this is the best place to visit. The best part? Entry to both is completely free. From here, walk into Covent Garden. This is the lighter side of the playground. It was once a fruit market, but now the piazza is a stage for world-class street performers, musicians, and luxury shopping. Just a few minutes away is a hidden gem called 7 Dials. It is a star-shaped junction of 7 cobblestone streets. This is the perfect spot to get lost in independent boutiques or grab lunch at the famous 7 Dials market. Finally, you hit the sensory overload of Piccadilly Circus and Soho. Piccadilly is the classic postcard image of London. Stand here to see the massive curved screen serving as the perfect backdrop for the iconic double-decker red buses weaving through the crowds. Right behind it is Soho and Theatreland. This area rivals Broadway. You can catch world-class theater productions here, often for much cheaper than you would find in New York City. If the West End is loud, let's fly west to Kensington. First stop, Hyde Park. This is one of London's largest royal parks, stretching over 350 acres right in the middle of the city. It was once a private hunting ground for King Henry VIII, but today it's London's escape button, wide open lawns, tree-lined paths, and the serpentine lake cutting through the center. Now, look just beyond the park. Right here is Kensington Palace, a must-visit royal landmark in London. This is the official residence of Prince William and the Princess of Wales, and the former home of Princess Diana, where she lived during the height of her royal life and global fame. Across the street is the Royal Albert Hall, one of the most famous concert venues in the world, hosting everything from classical music to global superstars. And this is where the problem starts. You have Kensington Palace here and the Royal Albert Hall across the street. Entry to the palace is nearly £26. The hall tour is £20. If you add the Tower of London and Westminster Abbey, you are spending over £120 just on tickets. Here is the cheat code. Do not buy individual tickets, it is a waste of money. Instead, use the London Pass or Go City Pass. It bundles all of these locations, the palace, the hall, the tower, for one single price that is usually 40% cheaper than buying them separately. I've left a link to the pass below. If you plan to visit more than 3 paid sites, it is mathematically impossible to lose money with it. Finally, we head back east to the intellectual heart of the city, Bloomsbury. First, look for this massive dome, University College London. This is one of the world's elite universities, consistently ranked in the top 10 globally. It has produced 30 Nobel Prize winners and has been home to pioneering thinkers in science, medicine, and philosophy. You can walk right into the main quad for free to admire the stunning classical architecture where some of the world's greatest minds have studied. Just a short walk south is the neighborhood's crown jewel, the British Museum. This place is massive. Inside, you'll find iconic artifacts from ancient civilizations across Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, spanning thousands of years of human history. It is one of the most important collections on Earth, and unlike most museums of this quality, admission is 100% free. After all that walking, finish your tour right here at Russell Square. It's the largest green space in the area. Look for the small green hut. It's a historic cabin shelter from 1875. Grab a coffee at the cafe here. It is the perfect spot to rest your legs after conquering London. If you are ready to see the world differently, hit that subscribe button and tell me in the comments, where should we map next? This has been 3D Discovery. See the planet, learn the story.